Hi, my name is Sophia Baccara, and welcome to Coming Home to Her. I have my best childhood and adulthood friend Emma here. I love how I'm like awkwardly
I love it.
awkwardly touching your arm. And I thought it would be really, really special to include Emma in one of these fun podcast episodes because we grew up together since we were
4th grade?
Yeah.
How old is that?
We officially met when we were in 4th grade, which I believe is like 8 years old.
8?
No, 9 years old.
I think 9.
Yeah. Okay, whatever. 9 years old.
9.
But our mothers actually knew each other when they were pregnant.
Because Luciana was a nurse.
Yes, my mom's a nurse, and I think she took care, or not, Anyways.
Somehow met my mom.
Exactly.
And we were both in the bellies.
Together.
At the same time.
Not together. I'm kind of awkward right now, not really knowing what to say, but that's okay.
Fine. I like it. We're going to refer to our cheat sheet today because this is a spontaneous holiday episode.
Literally, it's Christmas Eve, and I don't know when this will be on the internet, but
hopefully soon.
Hopefully soon. Nonetheless, I thought it was going to be very fun and special to have Emma here.
Yeah, and we'll talk about our friendship and life and all the cute things.
Yeah. So we met in 4th grade officially because I moved to her school. And
where did you go before that?
I went to Dorstad.
Oh. I mean, yes.
I went to a different school. And then I moved to the school Emma was going to because I moved from one town to another town. And then I remember, I don't think we were friends in 4th grade.
No.
I don't even remember talking to you.
I think we did. We did. We had all, once you came, you were friends with the other girls that I grew up with. But then, I had friends of my own.
Yeah.
And then we would chat here and there.
I have no recollection of 4th grade.
I kind of forget too, but Sophia was really irritating.
And she loves me.
I just remember that I didn't like her at first. 4th and 5th grade is the years we had together in elementary school.
True.
And
but 5th grade, I sat next to you in Miss Daly's class, and Emma would hate me.
The same teacher?
Yeah, I sat next to you.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Okay, yeah, well, anyways, I remember that. And I would always want to copy Emma, and she would get so annoyed. And I remember her being so irritated.
She's really in my grill sometimes.
Yeah.
But
it worked out.
I didn't have any hate towards her. I was just like, oh my god,
this
girl is just a little talkative brazy.
Yeah, and I think I was kind of sassy and you were nerdy as heck.
Yes, yeah. She was very outgoing and social, and I have always been
And Emma, I don't remember.
Introverted.
We used to wear jorts at the time in 2010.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Basketball.
Yeah, and weird
super,
shoes. I would have
lesbian
DCs.
Vibes. Oh my god, and the Heelys.
Yeah, Heelys.
Oh,
you,
yeah.
I feel would wear Heelys.
I definitely. I remember getting in trouble
coordinated enough
at Costco for heeling around.
Oh, well, those are good floors for it.
Yeah, those are literally. But
yeah.
else?
I didn't like her, but no real hate. I was just like, who is this girl? And then we went to middle school together.
Oh, yes.
At a private school.
Yes.
And then that's when we became closer. And I was like, you know what?
Joined each other.
I like this girl. She's a little cray-cray. And that's what I need in my life. It's a little bit of woo.
Little woo. I have to say, our time in middle school was really crazy.
Really interesting.
We were really... I don't know so much about you.
Okay. I was a little more normal.
Yeah, if I can speak for myself and our other friend Neria, we were a little bit on the spectrum. I would say that to myself.
So much energy.
Very energetic and just really weird.
Straight, how any middle schooler is, though, just weird.
Yeah.
Anyone going through that phase. Oh, sorry.
I want a pillow.
So, yeah. But let's see, what else is on here? What was our friendship built on? I think familiarity.
Definitely.
Because I think we just both came from the same... everyone on Maui you kind of have a connection with anyway, but I also feel with your background and my background, we're both very ethnic girlies.
With our immigrant parents.
Yes. Immigrant parents, one white, one brown.
Literally.
And
Literally.
from the same area, the North Shore, same interests, same kind of mutual friend group.
Yeah, we all our little girl gang.
Yeah.
We were really a big girl gang, I have to say.
Yeah.
Honestly,
growing up here, it's just beach bikinis.
We would ride horses a lot.
Horses, that's
And we would go surfing a lot.
Yeah, we would ride horses together. I remember that.
That was really fun.
That was fun.
Yeah, and then also, do you remember having like little photo shoots in your grandma's yard?
Yes.
And my stupid camera
Insta girls
died, which is so annoying, but I had like amazing photos we would post on Facebook of like us all wet from the rain, like in the bushes.
And there was Keek. Hey, Keekers.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Not a good phase, but that was funny.
But I would definitely say, I think also because we lived like in the same town and
same age.
Yeah, same age. Our parents already kind of knew each other. And I think also, at least for us growing up with our other friend Neria, I would say, at least for myself, our parents would always kind of like, I don't want to say co-parent, but like help each other out. So I remember your mom picking us up from school and then like taking us to your house. Like right there.
Yeah.
And then we would like play and then my mom would pick me up or like whatever, you know, like, that kind of thing. Like,
let's all help each other out.
Yeah. Or like, I remember going to the beach, I don't know, with my mom or something, but we'd go to like a beach and then our parents would kind of like trade off as well.
Like one drops off, one picks up.
Yeah.
And then I guess with our other friends too, but then I think because you knew Neria prior and I didn't know her.
True.
But I think oopsies, that's what made us friends, is because it was honestly, we were the only two from haiku school to go to Cardin in our class, except for maybe like Morgan Leaks.
Did they go to haiku? I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You know what's the fun thing I have to say is when you like coming home back to Maui and then you literally talk about all these random people
that you forget about.
Literally.
Growing up and then you see them.
Yeah, you see them or like randomly, Emma today we went to get lunch and she was like, I saw blah 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 the other day and I was like, oh my god, I haven't heard of that name in like
so long,
maybe like 10 years, you know.
Them.
And I'm like, how does he look? Or the other day some guy came up to me, a guy we went to in high school, and he was like, hi, and I recognized him but I didn't know his name and I was like, oh my god, that's so awkward, but like, hi, like you're really precious, like thanks for saying hi.
So true. Everyone here though is so friendly and like it's not weird. I mean, yeah, you're kind of like, I forget, and that's a weird moment, but then you're like, oh, like we're all a little happy family.
Literally yesterday I was at Costco and I saw a girl that I recognized from when I was working at Fusion in high school, and I was like, Kayla, right? And she was like, no, da da da, and I was like, oh, I'm so sorry, I forgot your name. Oh, sorry. That's Emma's dog.
That's my dog.
Yeah.
Anyways,
another thing of why I wanted Emma to join me on a lovely little episode is because we've obviously been friends for so many years and like, you know, things have changed and now like we're in our mid-20s and we're still really good friends even though we live like on the other side of the world from each other.
So true.
And we see each other maybe like 2 times a year.
Yeah.
We've been seeing, I think
there was probably one year where it was maybe like once.
True. I feel like at least for the last 4 years we've been seeing each other.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
We're best friends, so.
Yeah. And how like.
But it's crazy living so far.
Yeah, literally. It is really crazy. And I think also it's really nice because at least for myself, Emma gives me such a big sense of familiarity of just like, oh, he is
special.
Yes, and putting his ratchet ass little toy in the photo frame or video frame.
He's gonna be popping in and out of here.
Yeah, but that's okay.
Special guest.
Literally special guest. He's cute. He just likes to lick me a little too much. It's a little, I hate it.
She loves it.
No. Anyways, what I wanted to say is just like, I wanted to ask you how you kind of think the different parts of us in the sense from when we were younger, growing up, like in elementary school, middle school, and in high school and post-high school up until now, like how we've kind of grown differently as people, but also what makes us, you know, stay connected in that sense of like keeping our bond strong. Because naturally, it's super normal to be friends with people who you... He's just literally like a background noise. But I'm saying it's super normal in the sense of being friends with people, and then, you know, you kind of like naturally grow out of things, especially when you're in high school or, you know, at that age.
Yeah.
Like, if there's no common parallel, I want to say.
Yeah.
Or commonality.
Well, everyone's kind of on their own path anyway. Like, True. As similar as we are, we all deal with our own things on our own separately, like as close as you are with somebody. So I think within, like, we're so different, I guess, in the phases we are at in life.
True.
Like, for, I guess, a while, like, I was in a relationship where I took on my boyfriend's child, and I was super young, and she was single and free. And, like, we were really on different pages, but I think it's also really good in that sense to, like, learn from each other, because, you know, Definitely. You forget certain parts of yourself, like, True. And there's things you want to work towards or aspirations within each phase that somebody's in.
Yeah.
So, like, for you, like, I think you were having so much fun and, like, going and doing your thing and traveling, and I was super, like, locked down in that sense, and you always kind of want what you don't have.
True.
But I think it was a good reminder too to, like, hear about your life and look in that lens and be like, oh yeah, there is a part of me too that is independent, and I need to, like, go do things for myself and remind myself that it's okay to, like, go have fun and, like,
True. You are good about that. Like, I think you are really good at just being like, okay, bye.
Yeah.
Like, I need to also go have fun and, like, you know, be with my friends and, like, experience new things and stuff.
Yeah. And I think too,
which is, like, so nice. I love when she comes visits me.
It is so fun. But also too, it's like when you were going through that time where you were like, oh my god, so many, like, guys, and then, you know, like, they're just little fuckers, which is true.
Literally.
And then, you know, it's like, then you find someone that is, like, good for you too. And then, I don't know, I just feel like
I think also, like, just to touch base on that, like, in the sense of how you're saying you always want what you kind of don't have, it's like Emma mentioned, like, you know, she's, like, in this very long-term relationship, has a stepson and stuff, and I was, like, super young, wild, and free, living my life, and don't get me wrong, it was so fun, but at the core of that, I also really wanted to, like, be more settled, like she was, you know, and vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, I can't speak for you, but you know what I mean, just, like, always, like, I think you take inspiration out of, like, oh, like, I want that at some point, even though you're, like, having fun, but then also a reminder for yourself of, like, don't go maybe too far out of your, like, comfort zone of just not, like, still reminding yourself of the things that you would like to work towards, or, like, the things you would like to do.
Yeah, I think that's, like, for me, safety is always a big thing. Like, I don't want to do something rash and then regret it.
I love that.
Like, rash.
Rational.
But yeah, I don't know. I think, talking to your friends and, like, it's almost like watching a show. You're, like, watching another episode of something.
Literally.
And then, like, you reflect on whatever it is, and it's just nice to, like,
No, I have to say, like, I think also, for example, like, with such a massive time change that we do have between the two of us, it's not easy to just, like, call at any time to talk, because usually when I'm going to bed, Emma is waking up.
That was hard. The communication was hard. Long distance relationship vibes is hard.
Exactly. And, like, when I'm waking up, Emma's going to bed, and, like, she usually goes to bed early, so sometimes I, like, can't catch her in the morning, depending, or, like, when I was working, and, like, blah blah blah. So it's also kind of, but then I think it's so nice, because then we'll yap for, like, 2 hours, and I'll be like, so what's new, you know, and then, like, talk about, like, all our close friends, and be like, have you talked to them, what are they doing, like, blah blah blah.
We, like, keep connected through each other.
Or also I'll definitely, like, rant to her, I don't want to say rant, but, like, yap about like, you know, new people I have met, or kind of, like, how I felt about a situation, or especially, like, with this, like, weird friend group breakup toxic situation that I went through, like, a year and a half ago, I would really talk to Emma about it and be like, what the heck? Like, you know, and it's nice, I think, to have childhood friends to also kind of reflect and also because they know you so well. It's so...
or give advice
exactly,
too, like when you when you're not thinking clearly because you're in turmoil or whatever it is, and you can't listen to anyone else but like a neutral position.
True, it's like a therapist.
Yeah, it is like a therapist
because they don't. I mean, now you have met. You haven't actually met all my friends. I mean, I don't really...
Oh, yeah, true.
I'm kind of in the limbo of, like, moving, so I don't really say... My, like, 2 girlfriends also moved to different countries, so we are, like, separated. And I'm on the journey of making new friends right now, which is really... I'm the best one. Yeah.
Possessive? No, just
no, literally.
kidding.
But how do you think distance has changed our friendship for the better or worse? I have one thing to say. I would say for the better when we are in the same place. Like now that I've been home for 24 days, we're like together all the time. Like literally obsessed.
Yeah, we like can't. It's like
really
separation
annoying.
anxiety.
No, the other day it was so funny because I think we spent like... I mean, we kind of see each other every day, even if it's not for, let's say, a really long period of time.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, like yesterday, I just stopped here for an hour. I was like, I want to see you.
We're just like, I miss you.
Literally. And then she left to like do something with her grandma. And I was texting her like, I hate that I miss you. Like, can you just like come back? Like, it's so annoying.
So
like, when can I see you? Da 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 da. So I feel like she's my... For the better, we're very conjoined.
We are. I love it though. But it's crazy because, like, when we're together, we're so together. But then when we're apart,
we're obviously so very apart.
And I think though it's really healthy with any friendship that you're not necessarily like all the time checking in, because then it's like, what do you talk about?
Yeah.
And then I think too, it like makes you appreciate the friendship. And then when you are together, you're like, oh, like that's why it's so special, because you know, you feel so good. Like you just feel like your whole self, you know, and you can just be however you want to be like.
Yeah.
And I think it's different when you have friends that come into your life later. They don't know you on that level that's like so deep.
Yeah. I do have to say, I think also in my like current, at least in the last 7 years of like me having to like make new friends and stuff, it's obviously you get to know people, and then, you know, if you like get along, it's obviously like a natural thing where you can be yourself,
like if you vibe,
you know?
you vibe.
Literally. But I do notice that obviously normal, you have to kind of like, I don't want to say watch yourself, but you do have to be a little more aware of what you are saying, versus with old friends or like, you know, friends who like really know you. You can say whatever you want, and it's not like the other person will be offended by it or you know, weird about it. Like I feel like sometimes people can be quite sensitive about that.
Yeah.
Not that that's a bad thing, but I think that's just like a mismatch sometimes in personality, you know, where it's just like, it's not that deep, but that is deep to you, you know?
Right.
And I think also what I really love is like with childhood and like old friends or like, you know, really good friends is it's not that deep. Like you can say whatever and no one's going to judge you and say that, you know, go behind your back and talk crap about you, because we don't like that.
No,
it's like, not nice.
You gotta have each other's back at the end of the day, and we need to understand that everyone has differences, and that's on them. Like that's your own dealio.
True.
So,
what do you think it takes to maintain a long distance friendship?
I don't think it takes much.
No, I feel like we're also very conjoined.
Yeah, I think like if it works, it works. Like I don't like when people force things. Like or you know, just like if something upsets you, I don't know. Like I just don't think we're upset about anything.
No,
ever.
I don't think I've ever had like
we get hangry every blue moon, and we're kind of like
blue moon. Oh my god, I kind of love that. But I also don't... We've never had, like, an issue together.
No.
No, that's never been a thing.
And neither with, like, Neria. I don't think I've ever necessarily had a big issue.
No, but she's so easy. You're just like, shut up.
Exactly. Like,
I think that's more the thing. You're just like, stop.
Yeah. Like, and you, I think with friendships like this, you genuinely want the best for that person.
True.
And I think that's what you should strive for in every friendship, because when there's people just wanting to like take your energy, or, you know, if something's forced, then it's not a friendship. Or when they expect something.
Yeah.
It's like, if it works, it works. And if you want to give whatever you want to give, whether it be your time, something, like you just give it to them.
Yeah.
And you don't expect anything back.
You actually are really good about this, I would say.
It's true. You sometimes the boundaries are lacking.
Yeah, I'm very what is the word that you empath? I'm very much an empath.
She's an empath.
To the point where I'm like, I need to stop. Like, I need to not care.
She really cares.
I really care.
And I'm like, it's okay.
Yeah, I really care. And I also think I'm very much of a people pleaser too, where I feel bad, so I'll do something that I necessarily don't want to do. And also, I have another thing to comment on.
Okay.
I think this past summer when we were together, you were really good about being like, you don't need to do that. Like, you're like, you don't need to, like, you know, go the extra mile to do that. And I was like,
Well, one thing that I feel like
awkward.
I've learned just by myself and also going to therapy, like, this last, whatever, a year, was like, if something makes you feel the ick, like if you feel icky, that I love that word, icky, because it is a icky feeling, like something you just don't like.
True.
Like that, clearly that's something that is crossing your own personal boundary. So if you feel icky about something, you need to either
oh my god, sorry.
No, it's fine. Find a way around it, or just don't do it at all, or do it when you're ready.
Yeah.
I guess, if that makes sense.
No, it does.
Which is like a boundary thing for a lot of people too. It's like,
definitely.
you don't... There's all the time in the world. You can always wait a day. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Like, no one is pressing you on something. Like, if they are, they need to fucking go get a life. No offense. But,
I think...
you know, like...
Yeah. I think also in friendships, like you're mentioning, like that's obviously like expectation differences.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like sometimes... I think it's okay, let's take our little going out situation last week with our other friend. We told her about it like a week before, and then we went out, and then we texted her, and we're like, get your ass over here. Like, we're having so much fun. And then she was kind of mad at us. But not actually mad, but also, like, annoyed. But then she was like, I'm not coming. You know, kind of bratty about it. And we love her. This is not a diss.
No, this is
But I think that's also, like, an expectation where, like, maybe in friendships, when you are invited, it's also, or, like, just example, like, kind of communicate the expectation to the other person so that, like, we aren't, like, just living our lives because she goes radio silent for, like, a week.
Yeah, I think
if
that's
that makes
when,
any
like,
sense.
I totally understand when, like, someone doesn't want to hang out, or I can get the vibe if someone's, like, pulled back a little, and I'm like, okay, like, they clearly need the time. I'll check in once. If they want to check back in again,
you're really
that's
good
up
about
to
that.
them. But I think in this case, it was maybe both. Like, I think I could have probably checked in again.
Me too.
But then I also felt the vibes after the last hangout. Like, okay, maybe, like, she needs to chill, blah, blah, blah.
She's busy.
And, like, if she did really find an interest in doing that, it would just be a simple, like, hey, like, what are you guys doing?
Yeah.
Because
it's Saturday, or it was Saturday night.
Yeah, and she was working, and it's, like, hard to gauge sometimes. But I do think, like, if you are the one wanting to go hang out with your friends, it's not a big dealio to just text them. And if they don't answer or whatever, that's it. But, like, if you're the one wanting something, don't be afraid to, like...
to ask what you...
Yeah, question it.
Yeah, exactly.
Insert yourself or whatever it is.
Yeah. Yeah, no, most definitely. But I also... I don't know if I can ask that. Or actually, I can.
What?
No, nothing. I just... Yeah, never mind. I'm thinking out loud. Have you ever felt like... Oh, God, what did I want to say? Now I'm blocking out. That's really bad.
That's okay.
I wanted to talk about when you feel like someone really wants... Oh, kind of when someone's overbearing. Like a friend is overbearing, and you're kind of just like... I just like don't really want to hang out, but it's just like they're just constantly like they're reminding me or reminding you or kind of I don't know, you know, like in your grill where you're like like,
and I feel bad sometimes because, like, it's not that I don't want to, I do, it's just I don't have the time or I'm not in the right mental headspace for it. Like, I can't absorb that energy because some people have a lot.
Yeah.
And
no, I get it.
I think, too, when it's, like...
kind of gives you the ick. I think that, for me at least, like, in those situations, I get like the friend ick.
Yeah, but that's when communication is so
True.
important. Like for me, I notice when I maybe don't text back, and I have been a bad texter lately. Or when someone is feeling like that, like, oh, we need to hang out, blah blah blah. I just kind of am like, I'm so sorry. Like I am so busy. I do not have an opening until 3 weeks out.
Literally.
And I'm mentally drained or I'm depressed or whatever it is, just to be like it's nothing against you. Like I'm making sure that I'm communicating what I'm going through so then the other person can figure out whether or not they want to keep pestering or not. Pestering?
That's a great word. Pestering.
But yeah, I do have those situations where I do feel bad because I'm like, fuck, I need to like catch up with that person. And once I do, I'm like, oh, like this was so nice.
Yeah.
But
I think also, at least if I can talk on my behalf, not when I'm here in Maui, because obviously I hang out with my friends. I'm not like worried about it.
Yeah.
Not that I am worried about it, but I think also, at least in my experience at the moment, like making new friends, and this is not like for everyone obviously, but I have had experiences where it really takes a lot in me and I really don't want to. I'm like, ugh. You know, it's like a difference of like needing to make new friends.
Yeah.
I love his little sound effects. I hope that was definitely picked up, I'm sure.
I'm like, am I screaming in this thing?
I'm like, hello. You're like, hi. Anyways, what I wanted to say was also in the regard of just like, you're saying that when you are with people and then you finally meet up, it's really nice at the end. And what I'm trying to say is like when I meet new people, it's obviously like a lot of energy because, you know, you kind of need to like tell your whole life story and, you know, find a connection. True. And not that that's a bad thing. And some people just click and some others don't. But I have to say when I have been like, ugh, like I don't want to do that. Like, ugh, I don't care. Like whatever. It's always nice at the end.
Right. And sometimes you do have to push yourself and you just have to be like, okay, shut up. Like you haven't had socialization in months. You need to go do something.
That's going to be me in...
And you need to make the time for it. It's balance. It really is just balance because I have been in situations where I'm like, I need to force myself to do this and it's okay because there's nothing negative coming out of it. But yeah, and I think with new friends it is hard too because they don't understand you on the level. True. And you have to like kind of do a little more work. Kind of retract. Yeah, but also like put in the work to like get to know them and like feel comfortable.
It's like going on a date.
It is like dating.
Actually, it was so funny. I had my Swedish friend, Felicia. She texted me the other day and said that she just moved to Madrid and said she went on a Bumble friend date and it was her first one ever. I've done that a couple times, which is always like fun, but also like kind of awkward, obviously, because it's like, we're like on a date, but like we're not. And then she was like, it was nice, but like it's so weird. Like she was like, I don't like that. I feel like I'm like kind of on a date. And I was like, I get it, but it's also not like that. Like people just want to make friends, you know?
I think
I don't know if that even exists
socially
here.
awkward. Like I would say I'm pretty.
You're
I
very
think we're
easy.
All social butterflies. Like it's just easier for us. But there are times where I do feel a little more like introverted, and then I need to be like, okay, I gotta like step up my talking game.
I understand.
I'm like, what can I ask this person about?
Definitely. No, it is. I think it is kind of like sometimes you need to. Now her chickens are coming.
Oh God.
There's a whole farm here. Literally. But I kind of love it. They're so fat.
So chunky.
Anyways, another thing I wanted to ask you was, which one should we do? That one or that one? Or that one? Oh, but we can also do that.
I think that because it goes with your like little theme.
I wanted to ask Imaniar, that's her real name, by the way, what home means to each of us and to you specifically.
Home.
We're currently in her home. So, kind of there.
Home to me means wherever you feel the most comfortable. I don't think it's a place for me. I don't think.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't think home is a place but it kind of funnels into a place because it is the place where you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
So for me, home is like with my bae. Because I feel like that's just where I feel the safest and where I feel so comfortable. And you just want to be like a little ball, like in a blanket, like a cocoon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I love when you make those weird analogies.
Cocoon. And I think home changes. I think that it's normal for everyone to like go through different places and phases and feel good in those phases too. So,
True.
Yeah, that's kind of what home means to me.
I love that.
What about you? Home?
Home is definitely being on Maui.
A place for you.
Yeah, it's a place for me. I think since I don't live like physically in a home, like obviously I have a home, but like in the place, I think like when I come back home to Maui, it's like, this is my home, you know? And like also with my childhood friends, I love that I like structure.
I guess I never really feel like that though because
Yeah.
I've never lived anywhere else.
True. Yeah, maybe that would be different. But also like, obviously like, I think you know, being with your partner also is home in one aspect or another because you like build a home together.
You can have multiple homes.
You know, exactly. But I think like if we get really to the nitty-gritty root of it, nitty-gritty, I think home is definitely Maui for me. Or just like being in Haiku, being in Paia, seeing familiar faces that I absolutely love, like going to Pilates this morning together and like seeing someone we know there, like that's very home and comforting to me.
Very Aloha Sophia.
Very Aloha Sophia. That was like my first email ever. That still exists.
At AOL.
Oh my god. Oh god.
But yeah.
I also wanted
That's a great question.
No, it is. I also want to ask you what you've learned about yourself through this friendship.
Oh, that's so cute.
I've never actually thought about that, but
me neither.
Just
what I've learned throughout our friendship about me.
I guess vice versa.
What I've learned about,
I guess, each other, like in that sense, or like what we each have taught each other.
Yeah, I think.
Or yeah, go ahead.
I think it's really beneficial that we both talk about the phases in life. I think as women, especially, to learn what we can do to better ourselves. So like if you're doing something super cool, I'm kind of like, oh my god, so inspiring. Like I want to do that too. And
that's kind of cute.
Yeah, well that's how I feel. I don't know.
That's cute.
And then I think I learn a little bit more of also what I'm not like. Like I think we're so different too in many ways. And
give an example.
Okay, like I guess it also falls down to what phases we're in, but like I feel like you are so social butterfly girl, like you like to go out a lot,
like be
just socialize.
Yeah, I like to socialize.
Not that you're partying.
No,
but
that ship has sailed.
Yeah,
but there was a phase.
But for me, like I know that I can't do that. Like I don't have the time or the energy. I'm sure I would have the time if I made the time, but I just like
you're more like at home.
Yeah, and I think I'm okay with that. And I think I'm learning that, like, as much as I want to do all those things, I am not that person.
Fair.
And that's okay.
Yeah. No, I think that's really fair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I think you're also, another thing about you, I think you're so good at, like, keeping in touch with your family.
Oh, yes, I'm really good about that. Like every day.
Your culture also is, like, I feel like Brazilian culture is like that, too. No?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, my mom literally talks to her mom and her sister every day on FaceTime, and sometimes it's really irritating. But it's
great.
Yeah.
And
I would say I'm kind of bad at keeping touch with, like, outside of my parents and my brother.
But that's your family.
Yeah, that is my family still. Like, I still talk to them once a week, at least, like, to my grandparents or, you know, to my aunt and stuff. But with my mom, my dad, and my brother, I talk to them every day.
Yeah.
And I love it.
I don't do that.
Yeah, but they also live, like, upstairs, so it's
That's true, but our dynamic's just different. And I'm, like, at the end of the day, I'm not really, like, a family-oriented person.
Yeah,
and I think maybe it will be when I have my own family.
Yeah.
It'll be different, but I think I just grew up very independent.
Yeah, fair. I think my mother very much instilled like her Brazilian culture. Like in Brazil, family is literally
It's everything. Yeah.
Like everything. Where sometimes I'm like,
you're like,
stop.
Yeah.
No, like literally there's been moments when I go and visit and I'm just like, can you just like leave me alone? Like this is too intense.
Yeah.
Or, speaking of a sibling, I'm just gonna decline my brother.
I know, everyone's blowing me up. I'm so popular. It's also Christmas Eve, you guys, so...
Yeah, it's really, really
kind of
early.
hectic.
But I wanted to also say what I have, like, learned from Emma. And, like, what I think I've also learned about myself through our friendship. Obviously, it's been, like, almost 20 years of friendships.
Yeah, let's just say that.
Yeah, okay, 20 years. But I also think that with Emma is really good about being like a really neutral person. And in the aspect of, especially in friendship dynamics or with like, yeah, like our group of friends, like you're really, really good at being like, I don't want to say the therapist, but also being like, yeah, but think about it in this way. Where I think naturally, you know, all people kind of just tend to think about themselves in that moment. Oh. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess
if we refer to grandma's neighbor. Oh. Like in that sense, you know, you're really good about just, like, I don't want to say being the middleman. I don't want to say about being the middleman, but just being like, yeah, but you know, this, or like you did or said this, you know, and then you're like, oh, I just feel like you're really good at, exactly. Like, you're really good at being direct about like a situation or people or also just like dynamics.
Oh, thanks.
And reflecting. Like, I think you're really good at helping people reflect. And then when I also FaceTime you, I'm like, blah, 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 blah. True. You are really good about asking questions back. What are you looking at? Sorry, I thought that was a mongoose. I saw something like slithering.
Maybe. I try. I think.
And also, sorry not to cut you off.
No, it's fine.
But I also think in another way is obviously we are like in very different phases at the moment. But you also remind me to really like also like calm down sometimes because I am very like
hypochondriac.
Oh yeah, I'm such a hypochondriac. It's like I annoy myself. It's really irritating.
No,
actually.
It's okay. We all have.
No, it's so annoying. I hate it.
But
oh my god. But yeah. Anyways,
calming you down. What do you mean?
Like calming me down in the aspect of like, for example, you said like I'm really social butterfly, and that's true. Like I need to like go out and be in public because I kind of lose my mind if I'm like not around people. Exactly, cooped up. And you kind of bring me back to a sense of like a homey, familiar way where, you know, one day I will live with a child, probably.
Isn't that crazy?
That's so wild to me. She's literally been a stepmom for almost 7 years, and I just cannot even fathom.
Because I forget too. Sometimes.
And when I see you in action, I'm like, whoa, like your mom. I'm like, huh.
Kind of crazy.
No, it's really baffling.
I like, though, I'm really good about like, I don't know, like keeping each chapter like their chapter.
Yeah, no,
and
but
it's
that's
hard.
really good.
And I think it's super hard doing that for a kid that's not yours, too. Because you can't like fully invest.
No,
even though
you also have to
want
create your own boundary.
Yeah, but I guess it's the dynamics are so complicated. I can't even like think about it, and I just dissociate, and I just have to do what needs to be done.
Kind of, it's better not to like
think about it. Yeah, you just have to do it. You got to do the shit and just
True.
Bam, bam, bam.
I also, I guess, kind of ties in. Oh,
we have 5 minutes.
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
What you wish more people knew about long-term friendships? It's not that hard. You just need to really love the other person.
What you wish more people knew?
Or also maybe we can spin it and what
I think that it's okay to like it's okay to like really say what you want to say, but also it's okay to let your friends live their life.
True. And not get offended by their actions.
Yeah, I think more people need to understand that everyone has so much going on.
True.
Like internally, externally, whatever they're doing, like there's more behind each individual person's life than what you are seeing, as close as you even can be. There's stuff that I don't know about her.
Probably, and
that
vice versa.
She's going through in her brain all the time. And yeah, vice versa. Like, you know, we're in crisis mode sometimes and in our internal brain.
Yeah.
And I think it's really important to give people grace and time and patience and like just want the best for someone.
True.
That would be my advice.
I love that. And I think that ties really well into what we admire most about each other now.
No, I think we're super cute.
Yes, I do think so as well. But one thing I can definitely say about Emma that I admire is I admire that you're so patient.
Oh, thank you.
Like, you're so just like, you know?
I am.
Versus I think I can get really like invested, especially in family, where I'm like,
no, but I think,
you know?
I love how you care.
Yeah,
so
I really
much.
care.
Like,
but sometimes I need to not care and just be like, it's not my fucking
sometimes
problem.
I don't care enough. I mean, I do, but like, emotionally, like sometimes I'm not there, and I can be really direct. And I think it's great that Sophia can also understand her feelings and maybe somebody else's feelings and be aware of it.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
Because
that's true.
not everyone's the same. Not everyone is a non-empath.
No. It's really interesting.
And it's a good reminder.
Yeah, no, definitely. Do you have anything else you want to say?
This is the closing.
Yeah. To close off
Not really.
our 40 minutes of yeah.
Because we can always do another episode.
True.
I might be really popular. I think I'm the star of the show.
Yeah, literally. That is Emma. She's like, I'm here. Like, very much like that. Which I
think this is
I think we're good.
What would you tell your younger self about your friendship or life? What would you tell your younger self?
What would I tell my younger self? I think I would tell myself something my mom has always told me, which was like, if I could go back in time and not be so anxious like I was at, let's say, 14 years old about like how my life is going to pan out and just chill, that everything is going to work out. That's what I would tell myself.
That is really good.
And I try to practice that, but I do have anxiety.
That is really good.
So it's a battle.
Yeah, no, that's important. Everything does always work out.
I think it always does. And for the better or worse, like at least my mom really preaches that like if she, like looking back on everything like negative and positive and everything that's happened, she's so happy that all happened because of where she is now. And I think that's super important. What about you?
Well, one thing my dad always told me growing up would be, you always have a choice.
Ooh,
I always lived by that. But what I wish I told my younger self was that it's okay to like take chances. Yeah. I think that it's really scary sometimes trying new things or being outside of your comfort zone.
Most definitely.
And I was always so scared of things and scared of my parents, I think, at the end of the day, like, because they were so strict. I wish I would have, like, just been a little less caring in that way, to like go do fun things that you did when you were younger. Yeah. I think I should have maybe done a little bit more. Not that I'm not. It's never too late. Yeah, exactly. I have the opportunity now, you know. But I think I was just a little serious in high school. No?
I don't know. Okay, I can't really remember.
I kind of blacked out.
No, I also blacked out a little bit too. I think we were just very much in our like Maui high school world. Yeah. Like that's what it was.
True. Yeah, I would just tell myself that it's okay to take some chances and like go try new things and go meet new things and be in different environments, but not get too carried away.
No.
I guess.
But okay, then I have one more question and then we are
pal.
We're pal. Is there anything like now that we are almost 10 days till the new year that you want to kind of practice, or like is there something specific that you're like, okay, obviously it's New Year's, new resolutions, that's like a very stereotypical thing, but is there something that you feel like, okay, even if it's you've already started doing it, but that you would like to do to become better in one way or another?
Yeah, I'm trying to be hot as fuck. Like I think right now, like at 25, prime years right here, I think it's really important to prioritize your health.
Yeah.
As like cliche as it sounds, like health is so important.
And also you just feel way better about yourself.
Yeah, it's like devoting the time for you and your body and being a little more like grounded in that sense physically. Yeah. Because I think everything else in my life is great right now.
That's what I actually told my dad's girlfriend yesterday. We were talking about something and I was like, yeah, I'm pretty vain. And she's like, yeah, I can see that, but that's a really good thing.
Vain. Yeah, but
and I was like, it's not vain in like a snobby way, but vain in the sense of like you care about how you look and like you know how you present yourself,
and if it makes you feel good,
exactly,
it makes you feel good.
Exactly.
So
and it's also, I believe it's like healthy habits, you know, of like wanting to exercise or eat well, or you know, like do a microneedling on your skin, or get some,
I think that's one thing that I learned from Sophia is like self-care is important at the end of the day too, because I forget, because I'm out here in the fucking bushes looking ghetto as hell.
I'm like, you need to do your nails.
Yeah, I mean I can't because I'm out here in the dirt. But I think in other ways too, it's like, you know, working out or making time for you or whatever, even like educationally, like reading a book. Yeah. Something that will make you grow physically.
I had just finished my book the other day, actually.
I need to read.
I love reading. I love it.
I don't like it.
It makes me happy.
But it's good for you. Yeah, everyone should read. True. But I would say like that's the one thing. I think everything else
just a continuous self-improvement. Mm-hmm. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm. What about you?
Being bold. Mm. I think also like with having just moved to Vienna, I do notice like my personality there is not really like my full self, because I think I get like awkward.
Shy.
Yeah, and I'm not shy, but I think it's just like I wouldn't want to, it's like kind of like being uncomfortable, specifically in a place where you don't speak the language, and not really just like kind of wanting to blend in more than like stand out as the girl who doesn't speak German, you know? And I think that's something that I'm actually like, why the hell would I dumper down my personality?
Right.
You know,
so people you don't even know.
Exactly. And like, I know who I, you know, like, I'm like, I know who I am.
Like,
I need to be bold.
Be around you will be around you.
Yeah, and I am naturally a bold girly.
And everyone loves you.
True.
Yeah.
So.
It's true.
So that's, I would say that's my 2026 is like being bold and
2026.
Not giving an F, and also doing things out of my comfort zone. Hence, this. So.
It's true. Yes. I think that's great. Just send it.
Yeah, it's really nerve-wracking, but whatever. YOLO. My camera died towards the end of recording with Emma, which was very unfortunate. So I just wanted to say that I hope you enjoyed getting to know Emma a bit better, understanding more about how we grew up together and our friendship dynamics nowadays. Emma is a very, very special person, if you can't tell, whom I love very much. And it was such a pleasure to speak to her more about, you know, these topics that we actually have never really spoken about together, or maybe sometimes, but nonetheless, I learned a lot, and she's so cute and such a wonderful person. So I hope you enjoyed her as much as I do. And thanks so much. Bye.